thing. This right here is not what God wanted me to see. Ako bereke, like. What it is. Welcome back to my channel. My name is zi'sthandwa, and it's good to have you here. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and please don't forget to tell your friends, to tell their friends that it's a vibe over here. So today we are definitely doing a part 2 of the Clown Girl story time. This is probably gonna be the last part. So if you haven't seen that video or you haven't watched it, please go watch that one and then come back to this one so that this one makes a little sense. So let's get straight into it. I know that the first video ended so weird. I'm sorry about that, but this is the part 2 and this is probably going to be the last Clown Girl story time. Obviously I've been a clown all my entire life, so there are going to be Clown Girl story times, but I'm saying for this one, this part, it's probably going to be the last, right? So please go watch the part 1 and then come back to this one so that you can understand if you hadn't already watched that one. Cool. So I did say that something was just so different in the air, like everything was just weird, bruh. Like there was just something that was wrong, right? So he came on a Saturday and I did say that we had like fun because we hadn't seen each other in a long time and everything was good, right? But on that day he was going to Groove, so obviously I didn't expect like a text or a call or whatever because I knew that he was going to Groove that day, right? Cool. I get a text from him I get a text from him the following day on Sunday. And on Saturday when him and I met, we did take pictures, right? So he sends me a text and he's like, can I have our pictures? And I was just like, okay, cool, but are you not going to greet me? You know, and I remember us like going back and forth about it, but it wasn't that deep, right? I just sent him the pictures and everything was good. After that, we were speaking and whatever. And then he disappears again. He doesn't say anything, nothing, right? And on that Monday, I was starting school, right? It was induction week. And so the whole of Sunday, I last spoke to him probably at 1 o'clock. And I remember I was with my cousin that day. And I was just like, no. And so on Monday, I get a text from him at past 2. And I remember I was at school that time and he says, hi. And I'm like, hi. And he's like, how are you? And I asked him like, you are really interested to know how I'm doing at 2 o'clock? Like, where have you been the entire day? He's like, no, I've been busy, whatever. Busy? With what though? So I just didn't say anything after that. And I remember when I got home, something was just like, bro, this is enough, you know, it's enough now, just let it go, move. So I text him, I'm like, yo, not feeling this anymore. Like it's not doing what it's supposed to do, you know. And he opens my text and doesn't reply. And I was like, I bet. So I delete everything that has to do with him, his number, everything. I just delete. I'm like, it's time now. Okay? Cool. I do that. He doesn't reply to my text until for like probably 3 days, right? On day 3, I get a text from him. And he's like, hi, so are we really done? I'm like, because my chat is, bro, this dude would do shit and then I'd forgive him and then we'd like move past it and then everything would be okay. And then he'd do it again and I'd be like, no, it's fine. So this time he was like, I think his question came from, are we really done? We're not going to fix this again or whatever. So I was like, yeah, no, we good, bro. Like, I'm done. It's not working. So let's just gender it, you see? And then I'm like, yeah. He's like, are we done forever? I'm like, yes, we are. Like, we done, bro. Like, akoluto. There's literally zero, nothing, nada, nothing left. And he's like, wait, let me just close the door. Okay. And he's like, what do you mean we done forever? Whatever. So I remember him and I going back and forth about me not wanting him anymore and him wanting us to fix things and whatever, right? Cool. So, and I remember we did that for like probably 2 days because he'd reply late or I'd be busy and I'd reply late or whatever the case may be, right? So that we went back and forth for like 2 days. On day 3, I don't know what I was doing on my phone, specifically on my Facebook, right? And so I logged out, and then when I wanted to log back in, I saw his login details. And I remember just staring at my phone like, should I not? Because also a part of me was just like, give him a last chance. And then a part of me was just like, no ma'am, we're not doing that, you know? So God was like, babes, this is what you need. Because you're considering taking this person back, go into that account and see for yourself and see why you need to choose yourself. So I remember I texted my best friend and I was like, bro, I'm seeing this gent's login details on my phone. What should I do? My best friend is like, bro, why are you even asking? Guys, Refilo's like, why the fuck are you even asking? Like, don't ask. Just do what needs to be done, baby. Just go. So I remember I logged in and obviously I went straight to his inbox. And Refilo, okay, so my plan with me and Refilo was that we are just gonna go and see what him and his friend are talking about, right? So I went there and there was literally nothing. I was like, oh, Refilo, this right here is not what God wanted me to see. This is not the reason why I'm here. There's just, I need to see more, right? So, and then I see this Han, right? Let me just give her a name. We'll just call her Gone Girl, right? Because she was gone. One thing about her, she was gone for that gent. So I see her and I'm like, I see her name and I'm like, I thought, okay, so let me remind you, Gone Girl is the girl I found pictures of her and him, right? And him texting Gone Girl saying, oh, delete my pictures, we no longer together, whatever. That's Gone Girl, right? Cool. So I see her name and I text Refilo. I'm like, Kibana Gone Girl fana. I see Gone Girl's name, so what must can happen? What is cooking oil? Refilo is like, just go. Refilo is just like, bro, go read. Okay, stop asking. Yeah, I saw what God wanted me to see. That was the day I was like, okay, cool. Okay, right? So him and Gone Girl at that point were dating, right? They were gone for each other. It was nice. Okay, it was red heart emojis. It was I love yous. It was we spending. Bro, they were just gone for each other. They were spending the future together and a lifetime, and it was together till the end of time. Okay. It was good, bruh. Like, and I was like, so I remember calling Refilo. I was like, bro, I don't know if I'm losing my mind. I don't know if I'm going crazy. I don't know if I don't know. So I remember excuse me. So I remember me calling Refilwe, and we stayed up on that phone for like probably 50 minutes, and we were just going through the conversations, because I did scroll back and like I wanted to see when him and I were together, were they still speaking? And of course they were. They were also planning a meet-up. Hey, it was a lot. There was just a lot going on. So I'm like, okay. And so I read through, so like guys, there's really no point of me explaining, he said this and then she said that, because me saying that they were dating is enough, right? Cool. So I just logged out and I just left it. But before I did that, there was another Han also. Yeah, I'm not gonna give her a name because she's okay. She is actually, and I don't know what to name her. So, let's just give her Kendall. I don't know what to name her. So I remember me going through Reese's. Okay, so when I went through their conversations, I remember Kendall saying to Reese, so this Han was just going off on him, right? I don't know for what. And also, like, she randomly just decided to go off on him, right? So I remember him asking her, what is wrong with you? What are you saying? And then he sent like probably 3 texts, right? She was like, what's wrong with you? What's going on? And then he texted her and said, I'm like, okay. And this Han texted him back and she was like, oh, I'm so sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me, wara 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 wara, you know? And my chat is, he is making her feel bad for like expressing her feelings or whatever the case may be, and not her apologizing also. I'm just like, okay. And then Reese replies to the I'm sorry text, whatever. Reese replies and says, your insecurities are the reason why this relationship won't last. I was like, what? What did you just say? Because in my head I'm thinking, isn't this the part where you're supposed to reassure me and tell me, no babe, no, don't worry about it, whatever. Okay, cool. And then they talk it out, whatever. And then like probably like 2 weeks, no, not even 2 weeks, like a few days later, this Han sends Reese a text, and she's like, yeah, this relationship is not working, whatever. Basically ending things with him, right? The only thing Reese could say to that Han was, Fede. Imagine breaking up with your boyfriend and then he says Fede. I'm like, so, but after all of that, that was the point where I was like, okay, I'm done with this dude. I don't want anything to do with him. Like, I'm good. So I did delete his number and I did block him on Facebook and everything, right? Probably 2 days later, I get a text from him on the app, because I didn't block him, I just deleted his number. And I'm like, bro, what do you want? Because you are about to piss me off, okay? And he's like, no, bro, I want you. Please, can we talk about this? Because I did not even tell him that I know what he did. Because I just felt like it was such a waste of time, because he was gonna lie. I don't know what lie he was gonna say, because everything is there. I saw everything that needed to be, like, that I needed to see. But I know for a fact that he was gonna lie again. So I was just like, you know what? I don't want to tell him that I know what he did. You know, I don't. Because I don't want to waste my time with this dude anymore. I don't want to go back and forth with him. I just don't want anything to do with him. Right? Cool. So I then blocked him on app also, because I was like, yeah, no. Yeah, no. And then that was it, bruh. That was the last time I spoke to him after he texted me then. And oh no. And then after I blocked him on the app, he called. And I was like, bro, like, can you just leave me alone? But honestly, he just wanted to know. I feel like he knew that I knew. Like, he knows it can be confirmed, you know? And that is something that I won't do. Like, I won't even do that. Even when he called, bruh, I didn't even go off on him or be rude to him. When he called, I was just the calmest girl in the whole world, because that is who I am. I'm a cool girl, okay? And it sucks, I know, but I would rather not say anything. Even when I need to say something, I'm just like, nah, I'm not, you know? So he kept calling, and then he probably just got tired on time. Yeah, I know, I've tried this, and she doesn't want to pull through, so whatever, right? So I leave him alone, and he leaves me alone, and everything is good, right? I'm just fine. I'm over that whole bullshit. Yeah, a few weeks. I am being told that Kendall went back to Reese, and I'm just like, girl. But then, you know what? I don't blame her. I understand, bro. I think if sit here and like badmouth him or call him a bad person or whatever, even when he did what he did, right? If he wants to treat her right, he will. I was probably not the person that he wanted to treat right, and Gone Girl was probably not the person that he wanted to treat right, and that's okay. But what's not okay is how he went about it, bro. Like, if you lose interest in someone or you don't want someone anymore, just tell them, you know? There's no need of this thing of going back and forth with each other, you know, and just hurting people's feelings and all of that. There's really no need for all that nonsense. We are old enough, you know? So, moral of the story: do not be a cool girl, okay? Cool girls get nothing. Cool girls get zero, okay? You don't have to do that. Don't be that hun. Don't do that. Don't do that. But yeah, but it's fine, guys. We live and we learn. After the red flag, bro, bounce. The first one is the last one. The first one is all you need, baby. Don't be like me. Don't wait until you know you find what you want to find. You know, don't wait until, bro, the signs were there. The signs were there, but what did I do? I ignored them, and so it's still fine. For watching, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and please don't forget to tell your friends, to tell their friends that it's a vibe over here. Stay tuned for more story times, definitely. Obviously I don't have too many story times because there's nothing interesting about my life, but one thing about niggas, they'll give you a story, okay? They'll give you something to talk about, so stay tuned. Thank you, love you, bye.